Robinwing and Oakfur had taken the kits further out into the territory, showing them new smells and what to look out for. They were now 6 moons old and were ready to be taught the dangers of the wild. To make things easier, each parent would take one kit and go separate ways. And this is the smell of the white mushroom. Some mushrooms are safe to eat because some are used in medicine. This smell here is the smell of a wild mouse. Care to follow it and see what you can find? Lake Kit was all for it and bounded off through the foliage and brush. Robinwing knew that the young she-cat wouldn't be able to catch it. Not yet, at least. As Robinwing relaxed in her patch of sun, enjoying the pleasant sounds of the woods and the frogs, an unknown scent drifted by. She'd give it a sniff warily and suddenly crouch, her eyes flicking around. Rogue! But where? She looked around, trying to find where the scent had come from, until there was a screech from Lake Kit. Lake Kit! She'd yelled, charging towards her daughter's location. Lake Kit! As she'd break through the brush, she'd see a large rogue stand over her daughter's form. Get away! She'd fling herself at the rogue to save her daughter. The rogue spun quickly and would attack back to defend itself. Both cats would grapple and lock in a furious fight. The screeches and yowls filled the area. The rogue would get tackled and they'd roll through the bushes and brush, scratching and biting blindly. The other cat, the mother it seemed to them, would defend herself very well, breaking free to put space between them only for a moment before going back into attack. The rogue had enough of this and would run about the area with the mother chasing in hot pursuit. Get out of our territory! Growled Robinwing, angrily, with fur fluffed out, blood trailing across her back from her minor wounds. As the cat disappeared to the brush, Robinwing would dive in after. That had been a mistake. She'd suddenly find herself being pinned down by the rogue and claws raking over her belly and chest. Robinwing would give out a pained scream, fighting back to get out of their grasp. Finally, the rogue would reach their limit of being assaulted by the claws and kicks and release the mother. Robinwing would dash away with severe wounds and go to her kit, the rogue forgotten. Finding Lake Kit, Robinwing saw that she was injured and had played dead. Lake Kit! The little white kit would open her eyes to see her mother happily. Then she'd gawk. Mama! Mama, you're hurt! I'll be fine, baby, Robinwing replied, feeling relieved that her kit was alive. I'm just a bit tired. That fight really took it out. Robinwing would collapse, almost falling on little Lake Kit. Mama! 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 Lake Kit screeched in fear as she pushed and nudged her. Someone! Someone help! Footsteps would start to come towards her. The feeling of the ground shaking from the footsteps made the small kit crouch in fear by her mother. Suddenly, a two-leg. But instead, it was a plant? The kit looked confused as the two-leg plant would be standing before them. Lake Kit would puff up and hiss at the two-leg plant that reached out towards them. No! No! Get away! A light from the two-leg plant would come from her hands as they reached out towards Robinwing and Lake Kit. A voice that she could understand would come to mind. Come. Come, little ones. Don't be afraid and take in the sunlight that saves all lives. Robinwing would awaken at someone grooming her. Looking, she'd find her mate snuggled up to her. Oakfur? Oakfur looked at her in surprise, and he'd suddenly smile happily with relief. You're alive! I've been so worried. Where are we? You're back in the den. Bird Kit and Lake Kit are here too. A thing. A plant? I'm not sure what it is. It brought you and Lake Kit back, Oakfur explained. He'd suddenly fall quiet and look unsettled. What? What are you talking about? She'd ask, looking confused, and look over to see Lake Kit. She'd recall fighting and then passing out. She'd lick Lake Kit's head and suddenly jolt back as her eyes saw her kit with green that was creeping over her. What is this? Oakfur would see her shock and try to calm her down. Easy, easy, everything's fine. No, it's not! She'd hiss at him and look at Lake Kit. Why is she green? You're green too. Even more than her, he'd reply sheepishly. It's how you and her were saved. It saved y'all. Hello everyone, welcome back. That took me a bit to do, and I'm sorry if it still looks like absolute crap. I tried. These cats are so difficult to deal with. And here we see little Lake Kit. As you can see, she's got some green markings on her sides and on her shoulders and stuff. The other cat, the rogue, apparently attacked her. And we don't really know why. So let's go find this boy. He is going to go groom his son. And he's not too happy. He is not happy whatsoever, and I'm not quite I'm not sure why, but as you can see, he's very upset about a lot of things. They're very unsettled with the rogue that came in and attacked their kitten, and he is diligently making sure that all of his kits are safe now that he's coming over here checking on Bird Kit. And as you can see, Robinwing is absolutely covered in green. She's got solid patches on her sides. She's got strips of it on her legs and her shoulders and her paws, her face. She got really tore up by this rogue on her neck. And so now there's so much green that she has a possibility of having it passed down to her kittens. And little does she know, that might happen. So in the coloration chart of her presets, there's 3 colors on the bar, but now that when she has kittens, they have the chance of getting that 4th color. So, but she doesn't know this. She doesn't know anything about what happened. She doesn't remember anything that happened to her. She does remember a little bit here and there, but she doesn't remember the plant sim. She doesn't remember anything after the fight. She remembers going to her kitten and collapsing, and yeah. So we're gonna have to see how this green goes on through the lineages here, because this is a lot. And also, we just caught little bird kid over here falling on his face. Oh, poor bird kid. Also, bird kid is kind of scared of his mother a bit, because of her green, and you know, he's just not too sure about what he sees on her, and I would say Oakfur is also very concerned about his mate. That he's only seen the plant creature once, carrying his mate and his kit and putting them down, and then, you know, that was it. It walked off, and now it's back in some little area now. And how they didn't notice it before, he doesn't know. He doesn't even know where it came from. So there's that. They have no idea where. If the plant creature had been here before, or if it's been here forever, or if it's just now appeared. They don't know. So, yeah. So Oakfur is in need of a bladdering. He is gonna go yowl and stuff. And there goes little bird kid again. Oh, he's coming to go see his mother. So this is what I mean, that he's kind of concerned about his mom. He just comes over to her and sniffs her and checks on her. So he is really unsure. Like I said, he's kind of scared of the green. He doesn't know what to think of it, and he doesn't like how it's all over her like moss. So also, she is very distraught about everything. Oh, little lake kit! Y'all get to see little lake kit. Little lake kit. You can see, once I pause this real quickly, you can see how it's on her shoulders and how it's on her sides. It's on either side, actually, because that cat really got her pretty good. And so she has a little bit of a chance of passing down green. Not too much. It's like a 5 to 10% chance to pass it down, unlike her mother. Her mother is like 50% green, so it's a lot. That is maybe more. So, yeah, we'll have to see about that too. As for Oakfur, he's really just... he's at a loss. He's got no words. He's just very concerned about his little daughter and how they, you know, like I said, like they got attacked by a rogue. A rogue just suddenly appeared and attacked them both and almost killed his mate, almost killed his kid. He doesn't know how... like, they've been marking territories, or so he thought. Maybe they hadn't. Maybe they forgot some. Who knows? but he's just really glad that his kitten is safe, that his kitten is still alive, and that his mate is still alive, and that by some weird magic that she's here. They're both here. And he wants to say thank you, but then again, he doesn't want to say thank you because now he doesn't know what the green is. It's very unsettling. And he feels a little bit distanced from them now. So it's a lot to take in. Okay, also, I've done some changes. I had some wonderful ideas, and we are going to be putting them into fruition now. So each of these little red balls, these little red yarn balls, has a certain thing attached to them. And any of the cats can come over here and play with them. But when they play with them, they will be getting items. Now, these items could be, like, say, dragonflies, or, like, a frog, some food, or some bugs. So there is some spawners around here that I have, like, scattered about that they can play with, and who knows? Who knows what they will find over here? I'm very curious at what they're gonna do, honestly. So Oakfur is needing the toilet. That's right, he needed the toilet. Oh, here they are. Here they are. I found them. I was like, I know I put down some litter boxes. Where did they go? They're right there. Alright, so they're all good. I'm gonna have Robinwing go and hunt. And maybe some of the generators will happen, maybe? She is just... I don't know. They're very unsettled. It's gonna take them a bit of time to get used to the changes. Oh, there is you in particular, you need to go away. I don't know why this keeps happening, but they don't. Okay, there we go. Archkit, goodbye. Alright, so don't groom yourself. I want you to go hunting. And so we're gonna have her go hunting. Oh, lordies. Alright, she caught it. So yeah, we're just gonna say that she caught that food. Alright, that was her hunger. Her hunger is okay. Her energy is low, so we're gonna get her to go sleeping. Why are you red? Oh, you're uncomfortable. Okay, that's why. Alright, so now we're going to get Oakfur. He's pretty tired. He's been staying up a lot, watching over his kids and stuff. So we're gonna get them to sleep. Where Where is Oakfur anyways? Oh, he's over here with his kittens and stuff. Alright, actually, he could go do stuff now. Let's see. Oh, there's some stick bugs. Some stack'ems. So, let's see. Collect insects. Collect insects. Can he not come play with these? Oh, we can't. Oh, hang on. I gotta get these things away from the grass. No, I didn't want that. I wanted this. Okay, so now he can come. Alright, so let me see if he's going to collect the stick bugs. He did not collect any of them, so that's very unfortunate. So we're going to go hunt some mice now. Alright, unfortunately he did not catch anything. I think he's just really too tired to do it, so we're gonna get him to go sleep. Oh, Robin. Hello. What are you doing? You're gonna groom yourself? He's gonna go to sleep. Look at them all coming over here! And little Lake Kit is being a little hunter. She is just wandering around and sniffing. Doing some sniffy sniffies. She's just so cute, oh my gosh. I love her. She's exploring her all of the territory, and she's just looking into it all and gazing up at the plants. Isn't this so cute? She's just so adorable, I swear. Alright guys, we are going to stop here for today, and are y'all hungry? What is going on here? Why are you yowling? I have no idea why she's yelling, but she is. I love Lake Kit. She's just so cute. She's adorable. She's just... She loves chasing the dragonflies. She loves just looking at all the frogs. Aww. She's so cute. Alright. That'll be it. I hope y'all enjoyed the storyline for today, because that took me a good bit to bring about and stuff. I had a lot of fun. When I rolled the rogue encounter, I was like, "Ooh, this is gonna be so cool! I'm gonna love this." And sure enough, I did. And it's also kind of funny because I just made some rogues and loners and kitty pets from random generation, and I was like, oh, I've got a perfect cat for this. So y'all will have to find out and see who that cat was that they had a fight with in the territory, and because they might show up later. Who knows? But anyways, I will see y'all later. Until next time. Bye, guys.